Hey, hey, hey. Marieanne here, the Crochety Clogger. Thanks for joining me today. Today is Friday, December the 15th, 2023. So I thought we would start with a taste of the cheese advent that's going on here. But stay tuned because I want to show you FO, finished object, and talk about a couple other things. Anywho, but let's start with some cheese. Oh, yesterday's cheese, or was it? Wait a minute, let me look. Yes, yesterday's cheese was mimolette, and I looked it up. I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about that. Mimolette cheese. I found out the pronunciation is mimolette, and yes, it is French. And there was a comment that suggested maybe it's French, and yes, it is mimolette. And I read an article about it. It's one of the article is cute because it's talked about how dangerous the cheese is, and I was like, ooh, what? That was the headline. I'm thinking, uh-oh, did I eat something properly? but what it meant was that mimolette cheese has one of the most difficult rinds to get into, and there was a little video about it too, and boy, that chef had, I don't know how many knives trying to, worse than a coconut. Worse than trying to crack into a coconut, it sounds like. But anyway, it was pretty good, I thought. Okay, so let's move forward with the 15th. The 15th. You know, it would, that's not pretty. I started to say I was going to rip off the doors and then I would have an easier time. And I could do that, but it just doesn't. Oh, okay, I found the 15th. Okay, and here's the advent, by the way, and it opens up. And here's the nutritional facts. Oh, see, I've tried not to look at this because I had a feeling it would tell us what types of cheeses there all are in there, but I'm still not reading the whole thing. What am I looking for again? 15. Okay. So, what we have, I bet it's a repeat. Yep, it's a repeat. Okay. This is cheddar with whiskey. Cheddar with whiskey. Oh, sorry. Blowing out because of the sunshine coming in. There we go. Cheddar with whiskey. What day did we do that on? Makes me not want to taste it. Again. Might as well save it, right? Cheddar with whiskey. That was on the 6th. Cheddar with whiskey was on the 6th. Okay, we'll taste it. We'll be good. We'll taste it. I wish y'all could tell me right now what you want me to do. Not tasty. Yeah, tasty. We'll tasty. We'll taste and see. Just a little schnibble. Just a little schnibble. A little sweet. It's a little bit like your, I may have mentioned this before, I don't know. When we tasted it before, almost like your whiskey barbecue marinades. Not quite that sweet, but I mean, I get that familiarity of that. Put that there. Drink a little water. Before I forget it, I want to remind y'all, if you didn't know, that this month's, December's featured abacus row counter is up for grabs. I will post the video where you need to comment if you'd like to try to win this. There's your multiples tracker there. It's 10 beads. And a little owl charm and a little thing there. But yeah, if you're interested in winning this, it's a handy tool. I'll also, maybe I can do it right here in a little linky dink will show you how to use a abacus row counter for your crochet or knit. Of course, you can use abacus beads for anything. Walking laps, my husband and I do. I've not been too good about walking lately, but I'll get back on it because it's a beautiful sunny day today. Today would be a good day. But yeah, if you want to enter for a chance to win that, go over to that video, which I will link in the description box as well as at the end of this video. And before, when is it? I think we're going to draw a winner on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, which would be the 19th, I believe. Okay. Let's taste some more cheese. You want to? Let's look for the 16th. Is that on the inside? It is. Okay. Watch it be a repeat. This is the last one we'll do. I think this is a repeat as well. Smoky cheddar. Smoky cheddar. I think we've had that. So when did we have the smoky cheddar? That was kind of in the beginning of the month. Yeah, it was on the 3rd. And it was good cheese too. Let's do a tasty of the smoky cheddar again. I don't suppose it tastes any different than it did on the 3rd. But we'll try. It's a little softer. That's good though. That is so good. I like that smoky flavor. Barbara, was it you that commented? I remember, and this is coming back to me, about the, your son. I don't know, somebody smoked some Philadelphia, some cream cheese in his smoker. And when you commented about that, I thought, ooh, would that not be good with some salmon or some lox and a bagel and some smoky cream cheese? Ooh, Lord, I want to eat some more of this. Sorry. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. While I'm savoring a little bit more on this smoky cheddar, I'm going to put you guys on a pause. I'm dropping bits of cheese. I can't do that. I can't waste no cheese. Okay, while I'm tasting this last little bit, I'm going to change into my FO so you can see it, what it looks like. Okay? Okay, I'll be right back. After I eat. Yeah, I'll be right. Don't leave. This is why I wore my hair up. So I wouldn't get hair in it. This is, I don't know if you remember, but anyway, this is a scarf for a customer. I probably shouldn't go into detail in the event that the customer sees it because it's a gift. But I liked it. So I just kind of wing-dinged it. Wingy-dingy. A scarf. Yeah. So anywho, yeah, so I wing-dinged it. But I did puff stitches. My inspiration comes from, Bag of Day Crochets. I should put the tutorial. I will try to remember to link the tutorial in the bottom. Let me write it down so I don't forget. And put a little asterisk there. Tutorial of... the tutorial is keyhole scarf for children, but all I took from that really is how to make a keyhole, which is pretty easy. You just like you skip every how many, and you chain every how many, and you skip that many, skip that same number, and then go back, and and then just. But it's not hard. But anyway, and the other tutorial I should link, let me write this down, keyhole scarf. The other tutorial I should link is her, oh gosh, what is that beanie called? It's a beanie and it's got some like little puff stitches in it. I I can't remember the name of it. Rain Must Fall, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's really where I got my inspiration for these puffs. And what I wanted to talk about, I had more of this variegated yarn. Let's talk about what yarn it is. How about that? It is Lion Brand Basic Stitch. I've had it for quite some time. It is an anti-pilling yarn. It's a 4-weight, and it's 100% acrylic, 4-weight. Told you that. Okay, the variegated here that I'm showing you is, I didn't bring my little scrap ball. But anyway, the variegated is called a Precious Stone, and I believe, and you know, a lot of people, I just think it came out so, dadgummit, this is not the time to show. Y'all can see better. I came out fantastic, I think, in a puff stitch. This is all puff stitch. Now, a lot of people will argue with me that if you do a variegated, if you do a stitch like that in a variegated, you'll lose the stitch definition. Yes, you do. But what you're still left with, this is just my opinion, what you're still left with is a very obviously cushy feel, a wonderful textured cushy feel in fabric, and variegated yarn that looks fantastic. Now the name of this colorway was Precious Stone, and tell me, what does that not look like? I think it looks like little pebbles and stones. I think I don't know. I like variegated yarns, and I like to do textured stitches in variegated yarns because to me, it brings out the beauty of that variegation. And I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. And I did not quite have as much of the solid left, and this is called, it's the same stuff, but it is called taupe, I think. Taupe heather. I didn't have as much of the solid, but now I did, the pattern that Bag of Day, all I took from it was the puff stitch, really. And then I just did some, in the back loop, half double crochets for the solid areas, which only, like, just, but anyway, I like variegated yarns. And again, yeah, one of the losses, if you use it in a stitch that is a textured stitch, you're going to lose the stitch definition. But by what I feel like what you gain from what that variegation does for you is worth it, you know. I mean, and if you're up close, you can see that they're puffs, right? But I don't know. I like variegated that way. I like variegated in a texture stitch much more than textured stitch, much more than I do in a flat stitch. I just think it, you know, again, you lose the stitch definition that you might not see, but you gain a pretty colorway, a better looking variegation. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to tell you too. I don't know if y'all remember, but this hat was made with, this is just one of those easy panel. You can make a panel and do it. And I'm going to keep practicing on these so I can see how to how I can stripe it and still carry the color on the way through. So I don't have to sew in so many ends. That's going to take practice for me. But anyway, I've washed it again. So we did a little test. And the first time I washed it in a pillowcase. On delicate. Threw it in the dryer same way. Did not take it out of the pillowcase for the dryer. And it came out looking just fine. This, by the way, is Lion Brand limited edition. Lion Brand limited edition that I got on sale. And was kind of wanted to see how it would work out. This is it was called premium. There's a premium and a select in that limited edition, but I like it. I mean, this colorway is not itchy or anything. It's fine. It feels like cotton to me. Feels like a good workhorse cotton. Other colorways, again, may be not quite as soft. Now, I washed it yet again. This time I washed it without the pillowcase. Still looks pretty good. We're seeing some more fuzzies, which means if you're not careful, we will have pilling. So I just wanted to do that. I won't wash it again for a test, but I just wanted to say, and another thing I will do, I think, come the new year, I'm going to do a special video about caring and maintenance of your knitted and crochet items. They will last a lifetime if you care for them the right way. So I'll probably do a video just dedicated to that at some point. Yep. But yeah, so I think it washed up pretty good. For an inexpensive yarn, I would say that it's as good a workhorse yarn, other than when you're working with it. Sometimes that did get a little annoying for me, I'll be honest. But still and yet a pretty good workhorse yarn. Maybe workability, not quite as good as Red Heart, but worth the sale that I got it on for $1 a skein. Yes. Worth that? Yes. Okay. I have chatted on quite enough. Thank you very much. And I'll see you later. Well, when will I see you? When will I see you? Today we did Friday and Saturday. Okay, so I'll see you Sunday. Bye, everybody.